I got a Daisy feeling. I got a Daisy feeling. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jaby KOAY, joined by SYNTELL KOAY.
What's cracking, baby?
We are watching FARZI, episode 6 from season 1. Thanks so much for joining us. If you're watching this on YouTube, you will see a cut-down version of our reaction because we can only show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us, no cuts, no interruptions, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabyKOAY, or become a member of this channel so you can watch the whole thing with us. No cuts, no interruptions, but you will need your own Amazon Prime Video subscription so you can watch the show. That's how we're watching it. And open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction, and we'll give you your 3, 2, 1 countdown sync. It'll be like you're watching with 2 of your favorite pals from the internet. Now, if you're watching this on Patreon or memberships already, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications. Pretty please vote the sucker up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
टास्क फोर्स है ना, उसमें मेरी एक इन्फॉर्मर है. वहाँ जो भी हो रहा है वो अपने को पता चल जाएगा. हम लोग परसेंटेज का बात कर ले क्या?
हाँ कर
30%.
15%.
He's like, slow down there, partner.
रूल चेंज होता क्या? हाँ 10%.
10%.
मालूम है 10% कितना है? कंसाइनमेंट कितना बड़ा पता है? यो बड़ा कंसाइनमेंट. 10% कितना है? यो बड़ा. ले चुपचाप.
अभी तो आप 15 बोल रहे थे मंसूर भाई.
झूठ है ये. चल खुश हो जा. 15%. शाबाश.
That reminds me of that scene when he was selling the painting. In
Oh,
episode
yeah,
1.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's used to negotiating.
Any luck?
नो सर, शायद वो हमारे क्रिमिनल रिकॉर्ड्स में नहीं है.
अब आलू दम बिरयानी नहीं बची है. मुझे नहीं लगता मियाँ कोई मदद कर पाएगा. हमें चौकीदार बदलना पड़ेगा. उस पे अब भरोसा नहीं कर सकते. हमें सागवान में पैसे लगाने चाहिए.
डिकोड करो. आलू दम बिरयानी, चौकीदार, मियान.
वो लोग बांग्लादेश और पाकिस्तान का रूट यूज नहीं कर सकते.
बर्मा. तो हाथी क्या लाएंगे? 12,000 नारियल है.
12,000. ये शिपमेंट का साइज है.
कितना?
12,000 करोड़.
Whoa!
Hi, Sunny. It is you. Oh my God, it's been so long.
Oh, it's that chick!
Yes.
Oh my
it is.
God! Look who comes knocking.
In fact, you already ordered what I always recommend. Oh, by the way, you must try the tiramisu here. It's heaven.
Sadly, I'll have to settle for hell.
Excuse me?
मैं मीठा नहीं खाती.
Oh, you're very
Oh,
funny.
pulls up a seat? Oh,
What? Look at the way he looked at her. He said.
कहाँ कैसे मिले तुम दोनों? और कब से हो साथ में?
2 महीने.
That was quite quick, Sunny.
Sandeep, try this.
oh, she's playing along.
Got your man now. Now what's up?
Between you and me, इसे figure out करना ना काफी easy है. If you ask me, you can take my number down.
Oh my God, this girl. I want to. She needs to be like.
She kept trying to push her buttons, लेकिन वो काफी cool थे. I'm quite impressed.
Thank you.
He is good under pressure.
Yeah, that makes me really uncomfortable. A girl did that to me once, and it made me wildly uncomfortable.
A lot of zeros.
Golly.
12,000 crores.
1 2,000 note is approximately 1 gram. 2 lakh is 100 grams. 12,000 crores is 60 tons.
Paper is heavy.
आपको नेपाल के सारे एंट्री पॉइंट को मॉनिटर करना पड़ेगा.
+977 नेपाल का कोड है ना?
हाँ, तो क्या हो?
ये मेगा उस नंबर पे मैसेज कर रही है.
कोई दूसरा रूट ढूंढना पड़ेगा अपने को.
वो लोग श्रीलंका के थ्रू मूव करने के लिए प्लान कर रहे हैं. कोस्ट गार्ड को कॉल करो. श्रीलंका और इंडिया वाटर्स पे सर्वेलेंस इंक्रीज करना है.
सर, इतने सारे लोकेशंस को कैसे ट्रैक करेंगे सर?
दिस टाइम यू कॉल गेलर ना.
अब ये जाफना के किसी बेस कमांडर से बात कर रही है.
कौन?
मेगा. इसको कैसे पता चल रहा है कि हम श्रीलंका का सोच रहे थे?
क्या?
ये रूट भी कैंसिल.
क्यों? क्या हुआ?
सर श्रीलंका कैंसिल. वो लोग नया रूट प्लान कर रहे हैं.
डू यू थिंक दे न्यू हम श्रीलंका कोस्ट पे सिक्योरिटी बढ़ा रहे थे?
ये गुजरात रूट ट्राई कर सकते हैं.
सब पैक करना है या सब यहीं खाने का प्लान है?
यहीं खाना. Don't put nazar on.
I would never turn my back to her.
This is just this chess game back and forth.
Whatever we are planning, they know everything.
हेलो मंसूर भाई
Do some misinformation.
तो इन्फॉर्मर है हम लोगों के
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Give some misinformation.
ये संदीप कौन है?
दोस्त है सर.
क्लोज फ्रेंड है.
With all due respect, अगर आपका काम हो गया हो तो sir, can I have my phone back?
This almost feels like the Departed a little bit.
अपना जितना रूट है ना सब कॉम्प्रो हो गया.
All agencies and departments are hereby directed with immediate effect to offer all logistical and tactical support.
Wow, that's amazing.
किस खुशी में कर रहे हो? No club until you stop the shipment.
Big part. I feel that. Yeah.
टोरिजन हाउस जानता है? नहीं. हम लोग ने कोई इस्तेमाल नहीं किया, लेकिन ये इजरायली लोग हैं ना, हथियार सप्लाई करने के लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं.
Oh.
सर, बीपीएफ को नागालैंड बर्मा बॉर्डर के पास एक बड़ा ट्रक मिला है. काउंटरफिट करेंसी का एक बड़ा कंसाइनमेंट है सर.
Let me call Michael, sir.
You think it's a red herring?
I mean, when you print money, you can just easily make up, you know, distractions, right? So I'm guessing. Do some misdirections.
बाकी कहाँ है? बाकी का पैसा. तुमने बोला ट्रक को पकड़ा है.
ट्रक में सब्जियां भी थी, ये उसी में छुपा के रखा.
He's so proud of himself.
कोची में 2 करोड़ मिले.
4 crores मुंबई एयरपोर्ट से मिले हैं सर.
एयरपोर्ट से एक शख्स को
I like the mosquito comparison. All this little bitty stuff.
Yeah.
Sir, I think मुझे पता है क्या हो रहा है.
Those are actual fake bills. Yeah. They're giving them shit bills.
So Dhanrakshak can catch this note, which means ये मंसूर का पुराना
Yep.
स्टॉक.
I thought that was what it was too.
हमें उन लोगों ने चूतिया बनाया. हमें जो नकली नोट्स पकड़े हैं वो सही नकली नहीं है सर.
नकली तो है ना,
लेकिन ये नए वाली नकली नहीं है, पुराने वाली नकली है.
मतलब असली नकली नहीं है, नकली है.
अंकल पीछे हो आपके. आगे.
What's he seeing?
प्लान ये है, ध्यान से सुन.
That was interesting. They showed that to us again.
ये देखो, रशियन शिप है, प्रोस्टा लूज शिप, बिल्कुल भंगार शिप है, टूटने के लिए ओमान से अलंग आ रही है.
Smoking indoors? What?
Right?
ये तो आउट है. ताल. हेलो ताल.
ए टच मत कर. क्या मालूम है कि क्या.
I'm not mad at that.
This piece of shit, you don't want it. Yes, I buy it. I pay you for it. You take it to Allah.
Он поэтому хочет, потому что это хлам.
Хотеть купить эту кучу металлолома, это очень подозрительно.
100,000 US.
What?
Tal, hero.
Not your, not mine. Come center. 70,000 final.
100,000 final.
Last.
He's a shit negotiator.
100,000 final.
अरे कुछ ले तो चुप कर यार.
Final.
Svetlana, ship not worth $10,000. I give you 80,000 cash.
Congratulations.
They're paying 8 times its value? Shit. That thing looks rickety
That's
as
a
hell.
big ship.
It looks rickety though.
Yeah. Nice shot. Wow. That's not a drone. How did they do that?
It could be a drone. He's the one that got sick.
जब से टाइटैनिक देखा था ना, मेरे को ये करने का था.
ये ऊपर क्या खड़ा है, नीचे आना. हम लोग में से एक किसी का तो दिमाग चलना चाहिए ना, बेंचो.
तू करके तू भी निकाल सारा
I think it was a drone.
सारा टाइम निकाल
You think it was?
Yeah.
Drones can get that steady now?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Wow. Wow. I'm impressed.
चुप कर बेंच
खुद ही खींचेगा
Yeah. No, I mean, I have a drone. It can be like really still, to the point that you think it's just suspended.
Yeah, that was an impressive shot, drone shot.
It's all cleaned up. In the bar, he looked like raggedy.
Yeah, he looked like a Eastern Bloc biker or something.
Breeze, have water.
So, but they bought the ship, right? They didn't just like rent it.
This.
What is this?
Diazepam or something like that.
Problem solver. You know, like ecstasy, MDMA. Always helps me.
Wow.
It will help you.
Never mind, that's not what that is.
Shut up, you're a fighter. Let's go.
Ecstasy.
The last thing you need to be taking right now, bro, and you need a clear head.
हेलो
अलंग कैंसिल क्या अलंग कैंसिल कर
क्यों क्या हुआ
अरे अलंग में अपनी फील्डिंग लगी है ड्रग्स की रेड लगी है इधर नारकोटिक्स वाले कुत्ते लेके घूम रहे हैं
Okay, Alang, cancel. We can't go, Alang. We take U-turn. Go back.
Обратно.
Not enough oil?
What about fuel?
Невозможно нам в Оман обратно.
Can't happen.
Why?
Почему?
That's exactly. That's I thought it was that.
Корабль, блин, рассыпется по дороге, умрет.
No fuel, so ship die. No.
So what to do?
Go back to Alang?
No. Hello, no, Alang. Alang, police waiting. Police, okay? Yes.
Police bad, police bad.
Yeah.
Police very bad.
Very bad.
Fuck no.
I got that. You have any idea?
Wait.
You what?
I mean, you know, he's a wily smuggler.
Very good.
Это очень большой риск.
I'd have been like, listen, my rate went up.
It's big risk, but he did it in Ukraine in 2006.
In Ukraine, okay, very good. You show me plan.
But he'll charge.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He said that or you said that?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You want your stuff to be safe.
I ain't mad at that.
We want money.
Twice, she's good. I'd have damn near tripled it.
We come in here.
Yeah. This is Mumbai. No, Mumbai, very big city.
Мы прибудем не в мумбайский порт. Мы прибудем в Мумбай.
Oh god. Okay. Just like randomly.
We come no Mumbai port. We come Mumbai.
Exactly. I was gonna say like what? Madlab.
He froze. Yeah. It's like, what does that mean? Oh, he's faded, isn't he? Nope.
Svetlana, can you see the sand?
Сколько?
40 feet.
40 feet only.
Okay, let's go, chalo.
Я поставил отметку в GPS, чтобы не потеряли этот груз.
He put the tracker on GPS to
That little thing? I guess it's good enough.
Yeah.
the containers.
Oh, they're gonna drop it on the sandbar.
Yeah. They had to go haul that shit out later.
You better pray the tide don't change.
I don't think that's going anywhere.
Better pray the tide don't change. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's already underwater. I thought they were gonna like have it. Okay, never mind. What is happening? Oh, it's about to run aground. Is that what's happened?
Yo, that's wild. I'm surprised they didn't do like Speed 2 and just start crashing through the city.
समंदर से भटकते हुए मुंबई के पीछे फंसा हुआ एक 9000 टन का जहाज। जी हाँ, आप सही
Oh, that's what he was looking at.
वो शिप के पास लेके चलो और कस्टम से पूछो कि अभी तक उन्होंने शिप को सर्च किया है क्या
Okay, sir.
Is there any way for them to backtrack the route of that ship and find the goods?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that works with ships. I know you could do that with planes, but I don't know how that works. Like those corresponders that go back and forth, pinging. But it's a smuggling ship, so even if that was like a part of like the naval rule or whatever, the law of the sea, I'm sure a smuggler ship would probably toss that into the ocean or whatever.
So सबको contact कर दिया. Coast Guard, police, port authority.
Just gonna tow that underwater? Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how the logistics of that work, but I just trust it, you know. Okay. Meanwhile, everybody's distracted by the ghost ship.
कुछ फील हो रहा है गांड से लेके चांद तक सब फील हो रहा है
Yo, it's still getting bigger. Wow. Oh, that's it, huh? That's a good way to end it, though. That's a good way to end it. I'm not mad at that at all.
That was a packed 40 minutes, yo.
Yes, the time got away very quickly. It was a lot of cool moving parts though that goes along with it, man. I've always been a fan of like the details of a heist, what the mechanic does or the dude that's in the back of the truck and the guy that's got to be, you know, like, and we got a chance to kind of see this and them adding the overseas kind of like underground smuggler that they met at the bar. I didn't know I wanted that. And that relationship with him and his girl was kind of fun to kind of watch. The translator who's got a hustler's kind of mentality and the guy that kind of just gets it done. It was really good tidbits that I appreciated.
I have to applaud Raj and DK's selection of her or whoever chose her in their team because oftentimes when I'm watching an Indian film, the English-speaking white actresses are not good. They're often really, really bad. With the exception of something like RRR, you know, every once in a blue moon, I'll watch an Indian film, I'm like, okay, thank God that white actor didn't suck. This is a case where the white actress was actually really good because she added a lot to the scene. From her introduction being the one who's in a drunken stupor to negotiating and everything like that, and then offering him the ecstasy and socking him in the shoulder going, you're strong, you're a fighter. Like every little thing she did, I was like, she is an awesome character. I'm glad they got her. This whole episode was really interesting the way it all worked out. You know, after our last conversation about the Fast and Furious thing, I was like, when did Sonny become really good at understanding like nautical miles and stuff? Like, you know what I mean? It's like watching the ship map and stuff. I'm like, I can barely make it with a Thomas guide. And he's like looking, he's looking at the sea map and tracking it all. I'm like, well, but I mean, that's his character. He's quick on his feet, right? Like I'm constantly making that justification to myself because I'm like, if I'm putting myself in those same situation, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to like figure out the difference between my ass and a hole in the ground. Like, right. You know what I mean? So, but like the whole like chess thing that you mentioned during the episode was really interesting because he has access to her texts. You and I watched Money Heist, and it was interesting to me that he's limited to the scope of her conversation through text, and he can't actually like listen in to what her phone hears. I was expecting that to come up, and I guess it just never did. I guess that would add up. That would give them too much of an advantage in this, you know, cat and mouse chess game. Oh, it's actually called cat and mouse. I didn't realize that until just now. It's called cat and mouse. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that explains it.
And so yeah, that sort of playing of like, oh, we can't take this route. We got to take this route. I thought that was cool. My favorite moment, though, to be honest, is the last shot. He's like, how do you feel? Like I can feel everything from my ass to the moon. And the camera backs up, and you think you understand the scope of what's in this room. And it backs up some more. You're like, now you think you got it. And it just keeps going. And the only thing I can compare it to is when I jumped off of like a rock in a lake, you know, like really high up. I jumped from the rock to the water, and I was like, the water's gonna hit now, right? It comes way later than you think it does. You know?
This isn't funny anymore.
Yeah. Like you're in the air a little bit longer than you think. You know how before you dive into the water, you like hold your breath? Like with the expectation of impact. You do that prematurely, it screws up everything. Like you end up soaking it. You end up taking water into your lungs and stuff. Like, God damn it.
Somebody help me.
Yeah.
Don't just stand there.
It was a great shot. I just thought it was a great shot. They spent their money well. I liked the reveal. Feroz is all scared. He's like, I can't do the sea. I don't go well. Me and the sea don't get along. And then he's the one who's partying. It's the total opposite of what was set up. That was great.
You know, there's a cool little nugget that they did in the beginning that makes the other scenes a little bit more interesting for me. And that's when Sonny meets the girl that he's, infiltrating / dating. And his ex shows up, right? And the way he plays it cool, like we're not really like expecting anything other than cool, right? And he plays it kind of like the way we think he would. And then she's impressed, and they've established that much more trust and this, that. It's like chef's kiss. It's pure Sonny. It sets that tone that you think that he's going to be that guy, because he's always been that guy for the most part. We're on episode 6, and he's really just been that guy. But this is the episode where he's not that guy. It made us like comfortable in that he's cool and now he's got it under control. And now he's like throwing up off the side of the boat and high off shrooms or ecstasy or whatever it is. He's scatterbrained. He can't even like see because of his. I loved that. I loved that really good setup, because it just made me just be like, dog, I need you to get your ish together. we are in crunch time, and the one person that you said, one of the few people that always seems to be a little on edge and you think is going to be doing all the hurling is of course Feroz, his brother.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't expecting like that little juxtaposition. That was nice. That was a good setup.
And I think that was really good for us, because this whole time, like you just said, he's been cool. We needed to see him human again, and to weaken him, because he doesn't do well with the sea and all that stuff. It made him more accessible again, if that makes any sense. So
I agree. Yes.
The scene in the restaurant was a little bit triggering for me, because I had that same thing. Exact same thing happened to me, and I'm like, what? Why would you? Why don't talk to us? It was so uncomfortable, but it's very real, because like this woman who just discarded him is like, I'm gonna get married. This was never gonna last. Now she's jelly. Now she's like, oh, what's up? Who is this? Who's this boo? And then tries to sabotage it. It's like, you didn't even want him. Now you got a problem. It's too real.
Yeah, I mean, people always want what they can't have. There was 2 cool shots. I love it when the cameraman gets to flex their artistry. There was one where we're kind of like walking down this corridor and it passes through this space, and the next thing you know, it's revealed it's a door, and you actually went through the window. That was one. That was pretty dope.
That was this episode? Are you sure that wasn't the last episode?
That was
in the hospital?
It was on the boat.
Or not the hospital. Okay. It was in the boat.
Okay, maybe I'm off. Okay, then maybe there was just another big one. As far as camera movement is concerned, there were some great like photogenic shots, but the camera movement one, and that shot with the what I was like, there's no way that could be a drone shot, because it looked like it was on a crane, right? I was like, okay, this is a cool little crane thing kind of going on, but then the way how far it was, it's like, well, that's too far to be a crane. And then it's like my brain is like, how are they getting this shot? And then it gets like super slow, and then it kind of like stops, and I'm like, there's no way that's a drone. You're like, nah, that's a drone. And I'm like, oh my god, that's bananas. I'm so used to the drone shots being all over the place and jerky.
Drones are sick with it now, dude. Like, I took my drone up and I put it way up high and looked down, and it was steady as a rock. I was like, it's as if it was a crane, just looking down at the street from like an absurd height. I was just blown away at the compensation abilities of a drone to handle wind and all that, to give you a steady shot. When I look at that, I'm assuming it's a drone, because I know of my experience, it could have been something else, but like that's what my assumption is, because drones are used so frequently now, because you set them up and you can do amazing shots with them, and you don't have to like have all this gear that's like, a huge footprint, and you gotta like have to have a whole bunch of people handling it. Now you got one dude who can do a whole bunch of shit. The stakes raising where, the cops or whoever were at the port that they were waiting at, them having to like think on their feet real quick. That was cool, And like you said, the negotiating of like, okay, double now.
Yeah. And I was not mad at her. I was like that, because that's what I would have done.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, oh, we changing the plans and there's more danger. Oh, this isn't going nowhere until we talk about this rate,
Yeah.
There was another interesting negotiation too in the very, very beginning. When Sonny and Monsoon are sitting and his new right-hand man were sitting in the office trying to figure out, how they're gonna slice the pie. you know, and that back and forth, he's like, I want 30%. And he's like, nah, man, 15 is the way it goes. And they're going back and forth, and he's like, yeah, man, like 10%. That's what people get. And I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on for a second. The math is wrong. We was just talking about 15%.
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
you try that down to 10. I thought that was interesting because once again, Sonny, you know, Sonny's good with negotiating on the fly. He's definitely good with negotiating. He's definitely good at knowing his worth. And then watching him go back and forth with Mansoor was dope. I was like, okay.
I think Shahid Kapoor is the perfect actor for this kind of thing because he has this ability to look innocent. Like while he's charming and all that stuff, because he's got like the tats and the necklace and the shirt and just his style, there's like an innocent quality to his face that like you wouldn't necessarily think, you know what I mean? It helps me to buy into his negotiating. Anyway, we could keep raving about this or move on. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is...
Hey, it's your boy SYNTELL.
Peace out.